Let's do it. Went through, I got all the settings set up, so no mucking around. We're going straight into the story. One thing I'll have to remember, because I looked it up, it's got the, I think her name is Michonne. It's got her at the end, but we're going to play it after season 2, I believe. I'll double check that when we get close to that happening. Let's go with the bottom file. Choose a display style, standard or minimal. I like standard. Yeah, you want to at least be able to get some reactions and find out where to look. Episode 1. A New Day. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play. The Walking Dead.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Oh, quick times. Does it really matter? The option of silence. You know what they say about reckoning.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? Huh.
Every time?
Every time.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peach 3 exit 285. All cars have to keep on the lookout for 91B in the area.
Yeah, I saw the pics you posted in Discord. Funny.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
Oh, so this guy must be from Macon as well?
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case.
Atlanta,
That
Macon,
senatorial mess
Georgia.
you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, very intense 20.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in
University
Athens?
of Georgia, Atlanta? University, Georgia, well, no, hang on.
You want to know how I see it?
Stay silent on this one.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Get angry at him? He's not going to say it. He's just
I'm
keeping.
driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses.
And something bad's going on
Just
back there.
wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
And before
Something
long,
is
he starts
bad.
kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, that that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Man,
Man? Not even close. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing.
Dude, look
and
out.
a bit more
Dude.
hilarious if I do
Dude,
say
dude.
so.
Watch
out! This other time...
Well, that just happened. Zombies! I think we heard a shotgun go off.
oh, shit. Thirsty. Ah, fuck, my leg.
Oh, gosh. Okay, there's the dude. Yeah, shotgun.
Why the hell did he have his gun out? Hey! Hey, officer! Are you all right? I'm still cuffed back here!
Yeah, let me out of these cuffs.
Officer? Oh, that doesn't look good. He wasn't ejected from the car. He's not moving. He must have the handcuff keys on him. He must have the handcuff keys on him. Maybe it was tossed from the car during the wreck.
I don't think so. Ugh. 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 Come on, dude.
I need to drag myself out that window. I need to drag myself out that window.
You got it, man. I believe. Oh. Oh.
The officer's shotgun is over there.
I was thinking more to pick up the stick. Oh, he's really struggling. Come on, dude.
Officer?
We can't carry that while we're, Surely we can't carry that with the handcuffs on. Oh.
Looks empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off.
Yeah. Hey, Valkyrie. Thanks for using the nominated game for the wheel. Pray. Man, pray. Whew, pray we don't spin up pray, because they're going to scare the crap out of me. Probably literally. Yeah. Uncuff ourselves.
Shit.
Oh, you idiot. Oh. Huh. Use feet? Okay. Walk away and do that. Yeah, I know. That was like right down there his mouth, right? Now, we know that zombies exist. This guy doesn't, though. I'm guessing.
Officer? Holy shit!
Dude.
What in the hell? What the fuck? Where are you? What happened? What happened? The hell are you? Just
You
stop.
idiot.
Back up!
Hey, kids, run. Oh, yeah, just started,
Let
man.
me do this! Man,
Huh. No. You take the gun with you.
his skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this?
How did that guy get zombified in a couple of hours?
Are you dead?
Are you dead?
Hey!
He's missing half of his
Are you
head.
dead?
Why do we always get stupid protagonists? Are you dead?
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Intelligent protagonists make for boring games movies. Yeah. Like he didn't even take the gun. That's right, Valkyrie.
Hello? Anybody?
Hello.
I wonder if anybody's home.
Yeah, climb up the treehouse. Into the fence. In the fence. Hey, Todd, you like that one? I'm
Help!
doing great, thanks, man. There's a ton of zombie one-liners available.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
It's a bourbon.
I'd fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
No, you're supposed to say something different, dude.
Somebody! Yell if you can hear me!
No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is.
Anybody up there?
Where's the little girl? Little girl. Little girl.
Is there anybody here?
Maybe I'll just go for a dip.
I don't know. Like, maybe it could be good to flush out that wound in your leg.
Strange man here. Bleeding in your backyard.
Maybe I should just check inside the house through the glass door before wandering out into the neighborhood.
And something real bad happened. In the TV series, do they explain what happened to kick off all the zombie stuff? Or does it just start like this, where everything was fine and now it's not? I should watch the TV series.
I wonder if anybody's home.
I don't get time to watch TV.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah! Shit. Hello?
Hello?
I'm not an intruder.
Or one of them. These people might need more help than I do.
He did yesterday, I think, yeah.
It's fake. Damn.
Fake fruit.
Jesus.
You even looked at it first. like was Is she hiding in the cupboard? We can see the either that or she just climbed up. That one.
What's that beeping?
Need to find the other one.
The Marsh House. That's a Savannah area code. But that's the type of note you'd leave a babysitter.
Okay, so parents were going somewhere, leaving their kid here, waiting for the babysitter to show up.
There are 3 new messages.
Parents checking in. You gonna check the messages before we find the little girl? Little girl. Ah. Oh man, were those footsteps because of the blood? Unless what happened is she got to here and then she had no more blood left on her shoes. I thought she was going to be in a cupboard. Oh dude, don't slip on the puddle again. Idiot. I can't believe that we looked at it. Although I then proceeded to walk over it, so maybe it's my fault.
There are 3 new messages.
Maybe there's something on there.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
What time is it now?
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day.
Someone beat him.
Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like Dad got bitten then.
Daddy?
Huh?
She's in the treehouse.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
Lee.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Is Savannah also in Georgia?
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Hey, first name, Savannah. Oh! Oh, we're dead already. And end of game. Oh, it's been nice playing. Thanks, guys. I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I'm pushing A.
Are you dead too?
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, it's a push much faster and keep pushing and then... Edwin, how you doing? Get him, Clementine. And again. And again.
Man.
Can I go again?
Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I don't know. I think so.
Sometimes they come back.
Have you killed one?
No, but they get shot a lot.
I will, head wound. See you later, man.
Been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
I
Oh,
wonder how long we were out in the
Look,
car for then.
I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
what should we do now?
Look for help? Oh, I'm glad we don't have a time limit on this one. Look for help before it gets dark is definitely a good option. And get out of here before get out of here once the sun goes down. Well, I don't know if that's a good option either, though. Okay, one we can do until it gets dark, and then the other one we can do after it gets dark. So why don't we do both? Yeah.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
Okay, it's not safe at night. We're not leaving when it gets dark then. But it's not safe during the daytime either. Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that he doesn't need bandages, but I think he realizes there's something more important to do.
Home to Mom at this rate. This sucks. Oh, it's hot dish night.
Fellas. The way we're walking, they're going to think we're one of the zombies.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit!
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Wait,
Do you know what the hell this is?
I don't think the chompers had responded, don't eat us.
Him, then.
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this.
Why have I got a
How about you
reticule in
help
the
us
middle of the
clear
screen?
way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. Just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Your monster's coming.
That's true. Reticule in the corner would be bad. I don't think it's actually in the center, though. I think it is. Yeah. It was just where I left it on the before talking.
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Well, we're not just some guy. We're a good guy. Or are we?
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Later, chat. He's just going to walk down the road at night.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
I'm glad they asked that question.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah.
The greens.
This is swollen to hell.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
I didn't.
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
Fell, trying to get away from one of
Wait.
those things.
That's so.
I wanted to say car accident.
What type of danger has the girl seen?
The kind there's a lot of. She had a few lonely days with nothing but the dead keeping her company.
I still just can't imagine it.
Consider yourself lucky.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad, so I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're going to want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
It smells like...
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
Yep. And a horse plops.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we have nostrils? Little girl gets nostrils. How are we supposed to smell? Oh wait, we're lying in the horse plop. It's probably a good thing. Oh, they've kind of given us some. I don't know.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair.
Don't say that.
I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it.
There's
That's
a tractor.
my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
Our family's from there.
What type of kid
Well,
dad would say that
Macon's
about
on
his
the
son?
way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Well,
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
oh, we didn't catch her name.
Hey there, girls. So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses.
Fort Lauderdale.
What is it that you do, Lee?
I
Florida?
used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
Is it Florida?
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people over some. Just.
You gotta.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anything.
You gotta keep driving though,
I
because
want to
what do you
go
do?
home
You
tomorrow.
pick up the
But
first
even
couple,
then,
then
I
you've
can't
got to
take
keep
away
driving.
The things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
We don't even know about any of this.
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Looks like our leg's doing all right.
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done. It's actually a piece of shit, but haul's all right.
Hey there, Kenny. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out.
Yeah, we're in Georgia at the
Government will
moment.
start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat?
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Yeah, somewhere outside of Atlanta. Although we don't know how far we've driven with the guys last night, so it could be anywhere from a few to many hours.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids.
Would've liked one then.
You know. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him.
Bonfire.
I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you. Seems like those two are getting along.
Am I supposed to help with this tractor? Hey.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
No, that's not how that...
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can
That's
give
not
you
much of a
hell
fence,
critique
yeah.
of the US
That's why he's
Farm
building one.
I'm good.
Do you, think this thing will keep him out?
Not yet. I'm planning on coming back through on a fortification pass, if you will. We'll lock this place up good.
Sean's still working on that fence.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I bashed a poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm
And
just
we had
glad
to
we're
shoot
getting
one.
this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope
Yeah, at
so
least not
too.
measuring any of these.
Maybe it's not too bad there.
Maybe the kid already
That's
lined
probably
them
all I
up.
need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Hey, Franny, how you doing, man? All right, we should go help dude in the barn.
You should know that if you weren't leaving with Kenny today, I wouldn't stand for your lack of honesty last night.
I'm not sure I follow.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Huh. Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a
Yeah,
place
having
like
fun.
this.
It's first time, yeah.
It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
Parents are in Macon.
My parents are in Macon. Was my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Oh.
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Oh, man.
My leg is stuck.
Oh, no.
Help me! I got you.
Now, Sean!
Get this tractor off of me! Please, help me, please!
Oh. You have a feeling there's going to be major stuff happening around every corner, right? Dude, you got to shoot your son.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Your son is alive.
You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
I thought I could help them both.
You thought wrong. And now? Please, just go.
Get out and never come back.
I kind of feel
Got
bad.
that ride to Macon if you want it.
But that's why I helped the son first. It was because he'd offered us a ride before, and he was happy we'd taken an interest in his family. And if he was angry and didn't give us a ride, it would have been bad. And now his truck's going to break down.
Well, this is as far as we're going.
Then it's far enough.
Look!
Hey there.
No,
You
no, no, no,
friendly?
no, no.
Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
God damn it, duck.
We're trapped!
Run!
Hey, Crit. Dude, you need a bigger lock.
We can't take risks like this. And we
Well,
can't
we
just
know
let
there are
people
zombies
die
all
either.
over, but
When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean
I don't think everyone knows this
I
yet.
don't know who these people are. They could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity? They would have died out there.
Then we let them.
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
What is it?
I have to pee.
I'd go out there again in a second.
Just go? No.
In a minute, Clem.
They've got kids, Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Glenn just ran out there.
She's not wrong. They took a risk.
Yes, we did.
And we appreciate it. Now let's settle down.
Wait, Clementine's
Holy
walking off by
shit.
herself.
Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
He wasn't bitten.
Hell, he wasn't. We have to end this now.
Over my dead body.
We'll dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
Hey, what do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy. It's...
Lily, I'll handle
But
this.
your heart, Dad. You need to calm down.
We reason with him.
With the bloody end of an axe handle, maybe. Nobody threatens my boy.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the
Hey, Daddy
fuck
Gun,
up.
we'll get
They
through
will
it eventually.
find us, and they
Maybe
will
take
get
longer than
in
the
here,
weekend.
And none of this will fucking matter. But right now, we're about to be trapped in here with one of those things.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's bitten. That's how you turn.
He's not bitten. Lee, stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh, I'm upsetting him. Upsetting is getting eaten alive.
What if this was your daughter?
Never would have happened. She's not some snot-nosed toddler, okay? She's United States Air Force.
Fuck you and her. I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee!
Yeah?
There's someone in there.
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No, you're just the guy arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, when she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl.
It's a little boy. I think we can handle it.
A little boy? He'll be an uncontrollable man-eater.
It's not gonna happen.
It is. And we're tossing him out now.
No! You don't touch that board! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too. You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Jesus!
Come on.
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Oh. Okay, I started to get worried there.
You okay?
Just great, thanks.
Guys?
Who left the back door open?
Everybody down. Stay quiet.
They're gonna get in. Shut up.
They're in the ceiling.
Is that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and a Richie trigger finger. That was stupid. That was...
Dad!
What's wrong with it?
It's his heart.
My pills.
Nitroglycerin pills?
Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are.
There's probably another entrance. Maybe through the office.
How do you know that's an office?
Educated guess.
It doesn't matter. We need nitroglycerin pills.
What sort of
Please
question
get
is
in
that?
there.
How do you know it's an
I'll
office?
keep an eye on my dad.
Like, what else is it going to be?
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right. This ain't exactly Fort Knox.
What do you suggest?
We need as much gas as possible so we can all get out of downtown Macon. Fast.
Agreed.
Then I'll head out and get gas.
Oh, is this
There's
his
a
parents'
motel
store?
Not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
You know your way around? Local?
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie if you get in a tight spot. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
And you? What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Larry.
Keep a good eye on him. These boys will work on getting you your medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug.
Oh,
Got
crit.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly. You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
Oh, Lily doesn't like that girl called Kenny Boss. Or that he's taken charge. Was Kenny in the Walking Dead bridge builder?
Here, I've been finding some stuff to eat.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Are you sure your girl doesn't need it?
Oh, Yeah, she might, I suppose.
Yeah, give it to her. I can take care of myself.
Okay. You're a pretty good shot.
Well, you don't fuck with a reporter, especially one that's 3 days out from her last cup of coffee.
Oh man, you've only got a couple nights before your retirement? Lethal weapon curse.
What are you messing around with there?
A radio. I can't get it to work, though.
Here, let me have a look.
Go with power first.
Nothing.
Batteries.
There are no batteries in this thing.
What now?
You know that there are no batteries in that thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. No.
I can try to find some. Needs two.
Thanks.
We're in a pharmacy.
I wouldn't even really know what to look for.
I just told you we need batteries. What do you need?
Heard or seen anything?
Nothing, luckily. Wanna step outside, have a look around?
I'm not suicidal yet.
No, the gate out there is closed. We can hang out in front of the store and be fine.
Oh,
Not right now.
Not right now.
All right, let me know if you want to.
Kinda do. Call Doug. Oh, he's the IT guy.
How we doing?
Good. Wanna go have a look around outside?
Still not right now.
All right.
Oh man, I love how when you click on
I'm sorry
something,
to hear your loved one was eaten by
he
the
walks
little
around
dead
automatically.
guys.
No, I'm sorry you loved. Is that us? Oh, that's brother? With mum and dad? I thought he would have said something. How does an adult not know how to look for a couple of double A's? Depends what year it is, right? A lot of young adults now, nah, you'd still know what AA batteries are. Although, batteries don't go in an iPhone.
We can't let anything happen to Ducky.
I know, hon.
But it kind of felt like she felt kind of dumb. Well, AAA's are still kind of, you'd look for batteries, but she looked, I don't know, her response was, yeah, I kind of feel stupid for not knowing this.
I don't remember them very well.
We just need to get back to Fort Lauderdale.
We'll do our damnedest.
AA's are so 1990s.
It's all melted now.
Can I not talk to Kenny?
Hey, Lee. Really gave that old man hell.
Yeah. We got pushed, you know?
You don't have to tell me. I was ready to tear the man's head off. Anyway, we, Kat and I, appreciate your support.
Thank you, Lee.
How's Duck doing?
He's okay. It was just a shock.
We're lucky as hell nobody got nabbed on the way in here.
No kidding.
How's she doing?
She's good, I think.
She's a tough one right there.
She's just a little girl, Ken.
Were you saying, Lee, she spent days surviving on her own?
That's right.
Not just any little girl can do that.
Are you guys all right?
We're just fine, considering.
How about you, Duck?
We've all been through a lot.
What's the plan?
Hang tight, I suppose. Seems pretty dangerous out there, so we ought to wait for things to clear up.
You said your family was from here in Macon?
That's right.
Where are they? Should we go looking for
Oh,
them?
those are the old 9 volts. I think Kizran. At the really old 9 volts.
They, own this place. They're, gone.
Oh, sweetie.
Kat.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but, yeah. They're dead.
Lee, you got a second?
Yeah, they were really big.
Back on Herschel's farm.
Square though.
Yeah.
If you looked at the top.
We didn't even try to save him. That blood is on our hands, you know?
It happened pretty fast.
I guess. But I can't stop seeing him in my head.
We can't kill ourselves over
We killed that boy. We could have saved him together.
We did what we could. Bad things happen. We didn't make a choice that killed Sean. You think you do when you look back on it. But in a moment, when things are really out of control, you don't have any choice.
I guess.
Try to let it go.
Yeah, that's the reason I remember that they were 9 volts. Or I think I remember they were 9 volts. Is because I was used to seeing those little ones like the size of a matchbox. And you know, put them on your tongue to see if they got charged. They give you a tiny little boot. And yeah. And so the first time I saw one of the big 9-volt batteries, that's the only way, like, that's the sort of connection that.
How's he doing?
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry.
But I don't know that if they
I was just doing what I had
same
to
strength,
earlier.
but just had a lot more charge
Now
in
his
them
heart's acting
available.
up again, and I'm powerless to do anything.
If it had an amp
I've
difference.
had violence before with my dad. That didn't help.
What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this.
They would have had more available, it'd still probably be 9 volt, but could power something a lot longer than the smaller ones, I reckon. Oh, they 6 volt, were they? Oh, there you go.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Nah, just mechanical
6,
admin
9.
stuff. I deal with
Nice.
a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA. Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office.
I remember the D batteries.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
Yeah, something like
Sorry.
that, Pop.
We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
He's got a temper.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
It's just that...
You just proved our point.
Yeah?
Never mind. I'm sure he's a good guy.
He is. He just has his issues. Where's her mom?
Savannah, I think.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta. She'd been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh.
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter.
Yeah, he used to go in big flashlights as well.
She's lucky to have you. I'm gonna get back to him.
It's one of the reasons the handles were like, you know, girthy. Wait, the sign said alive inside?
can't think about them in here. This door leads to the back alley.
Let's grab some first aid.
First aid kit. Luckily, there's nothing I need in here.
Luckily, there's nothing he needs. I guess he's like making comment that he's not injured then.
Find anything?
It's a photo of the family who own this place. Might help us track down the keys to the office.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett. You're a professor at Athens who killed a state senator who was sleeping with your wife. This is your parents' store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself a life sentence, but I'm a reporter for WABE in Atlanta. I paid attention to that trial. Maybe you're a murderer, but I don't really care. Frankly, that's a skill that might come in handy. Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
No, I've been sticking to first names for a reason.
You seem like an okay guy, and the last thing we need is drama out there. You've got this little girl to take care of, and look, don't make me wrong on this.
I don't plan to.
Good, because if this lasts longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
I hear you.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, lends credibility to how you can always have a flashlight when you need it. Oh, the shaking controller. There was another game too that had the wind-up flashlight, and you had to.
Came in here hoping to survive, but it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my
Is that the Long Dark?
Trying to be a hero, maybe, or a protector at least.
Or was that no, Firewatch?
What's that?
This was my dad's cane. He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
Was he sick?
Nah, he was okay. I actually saw him whoop shoplifters with it. This cane's protected this place better than any guard dog ever could. Plus, he knew how to make it look cool. Like you with your hat.
My dad gave it to me.
See, dads are smart like that.
There you go, Pop. A shaved bear. Say bye. She's less than half as wide now. She's gone from like that to... Yeah, she's beautiful. Oh, she's less than one, like... So, almost 11 months. Yeah, she's a good girl. No, it's good because we're coming out of winter, so it was good to get to her undercoat to get that off before it starts getting too hot. Hi, Katie.
I ought to clear a path to opening that door. Better get this door clear, huh?
Can I help?
Sure. Here we go. Watch your fingers in the drawers. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
How about with everything outside?
It's not good.
No, it's not.
But I think it'll be okay.
Okay, here we go.
Not quite, Pop.
Do you have kids?
No.
You don't have a family?
I like how we get some of the options you get to choose.
Let's not talk about that. Do you play
like
sports?
time?
I play soccer, but I don't really like it.
I'm not crazy about it either. All right, a little further.
Why don't you want to talk about your family? Do they, hate you?
Because they're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't know.
I'm just sorry for being mean.
Look, my family's gone and I just wish things would have been different.
Yeah.
I'm not a bad guy, okay? Things happen and we didn't talk much after that.
My parents don't talk to me when I get in trouble.
I can relate.
Ow!
Are you okay?
We did say watch the drawer.
Is it bleeding?
A little.
I'll find you a bandage.
Oh, we know where a first aid kit is. It's probably not in the television, though.
Let's have a look at that finger. Ow.
It hurt.
Let's see if we can do something about it. Let's get this cut covered up.
Yes, please. Lee?
Yeah?
What if my parents come home and I'm not there?
They'll, track us down. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. We should keep a lookout. I've got my walkie-talkie in case they try that way.
Stay close to me until then, okay? It's locked. We need to track down the keys if we're gonna help Larry.
Well, I reckon in the cupboard here or the desk. A TV remote, though.
It's the remote to my dad's TV. That's what I figured.
Yeah. Although, why do we still have a remote? Put it down, dude. Do they hide the keys in the first aid box, though?
Luckily, there's nothing I need in here. Dad told me he bought that TV to watch baseball in here, but I caught him watching his stories more than a few times.
He was watching the old lady soap operas. Stories. Like sands through the hourglass.
My parents came in here hoping to survive. But it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my dad. Trying to be a hero, maybe. Or a protector, at least.
Stop mumbling, Lee.
How's your finger?
It's okay. Thanks for fixing it.
Everyone out there seem all right to you?
Yeah. Well, maybe not the sick guy.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him.
There was that thing in the bathroom. It tried to get me.
I know.
But you stopped it.
Yeah, I did.
Can you do that more?
Well, I'm not gonna go looking for him.
I mean, get the dangerous ones.
I'm gonna try.
Good.
You heard from Glenn. Who's Glenn?
Have you heard from Glenn?
Not in a little while.
Oh, Glenn was the one he gave the walkie-talkie to, who was going out in town.
Around.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Oh, I can't look in the drawer again.
That's the door to the pharmacy. We should be able to find pills for Larry in there.
Except it's locked.
It's locked. We need to track down the keys if we're gonna help Larry.
Very limited options. Am I doing all episodes in one go? I think it would take much longer than one go. I might have to have a few streams to do it. Is there another camera angle? That's what I was hoping for. But it doesn't seem to be. And I can't leave? Which makes sense. The keys are going to be in the office. Severo, you've arrived. No, you haven't arrived. You haven't arrived for a while. Oh, well, you can leave.
Wanna head back into the drugstore with me?
Okay. Lee?
Yeah?
You're not bad, right?
Why are you asking me that?
That lady said you killed someone. Was that because he was one of the things trying to eat you?
Well, I'm not gonna...
It's complicated. Sometimes things happen, or you do things and you can't explain them.
And we don't know if he did, like, we don't actually know his backstory. No, that technically could be correct, Kizron.
Hey there, this is Glenn, and I'm kinda in a jam here. Little girl, if you're there, can you put your daddy on the phone? Or on the talkie or whatever?
You haven't been putting points on it, Severo. And people put points in all the other games.
I'm down at that motor inn, and, well, I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah, I saw a chance to get some supplies for the group, and a bunch of the Roman ones got the jump on me. I'm hiding over here, but they won't leave.
What's up? Glenn's trapped down at the motor inn. Hey, Glenn. We're
still
gonna
on
talk
the
it
road.
over
Thanks,
and send a
Bonfire.
crew
I'll
to come
fix it
get
up
you, all right?
later.
Awesome. I'll sit tight till then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hold on to this until we get Glenn back, okay? I'll take good care of it.
What do you think?
I think Doug's not great around zombies, and you got your family here. I'll take Carly and her dead eye down to the motor inn, get Glenn, and get back here as fast as I can.
If that's what you want to do.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, I'm in.
Good. Doesn't sound too bad there right now.
Let me know as soon as you want to head out. I could use a jog.
Alright, well... I think we're supposed to give one of these to...
It's not much, but here you go.
Just the
Thank
first
you.
one. A long time ago, Kizron. You can get some insight into where the keys
pills are in there. It's not damaged. Glad this place didn't get looted. Looks like nobody got a chance to donate anything before this all went down. Central High-Tech State. Paper's a week old. Feels like years.
Alright, we've got batteries for the radio.
This battery should fit the radio.
Great, thanks.
Do you need me to put it in there for you?
I'm still looking for batteries for that day.
No, you're not. You already
Thanks.
found
I appreciate it.
it. Ah. We found a battery, though. Alright, maybe now... Oh, hang on. I got an idea. If we go back into the office... Right, since Clementine's not sitting on the desk, maybe there'll be another drawer. Oh, 2 batteries, was it? Maybe. We could use the remote. Can we use the cane? No, that's there. Alright. Let's assume keys are somewhere else then. Yeah, I wanted to use the remote, but it's not giving me the option. It puts the inventory item you can use in the one of the options on the reticule. What did we just get? Another candy bar? I might have to go out front and have a look with Doug.
How we doing?
Good. Want to go have a look around outside?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Let's have a look around.
Okay.
Jesus.
I think I'm gonna be...
They just
eat. As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
And if one gets you,
they eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
How the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here.
Why do we not take a quiet weapon with us? That's a really good question. Hang on, he's an IT guy.
Think you can do anything with this?
What's he gonna do? Turn the zombies on?
I used to fiddle around with stuff like that when I was a kid, but there's not much to do with it now. Man, I miss my robots.
You're a strange guy, Doug.
I know.
I can't reach that brick.
We could use a cane to reach the brick, though.
Look at the one trapped over there.
Better him than us, huh?
That's his brother.
Oh, shit.
What? Do you know that guy?
He could be a drugstore employee.
So you're saying he might have the pharmacy keys?
I'm saying he might have the pharmacy keys.
I don't know. Could be anybody, you know? They start rotting and get all chewed up and...
Shut up, Doug. Look at the uniform, though. He could have worked at the drugstore and died with keys in his pocket.
It would take a lot of effort to make it safe enough to go out there and see if he has the keys. If we could somehow prove that he worked here, I think it'd be worth it.
I'll see what I can find.
Hey, look, I went inside and I just found this photo.
That guy over there has the keys.
How can you be sure?
I found this in the office. That boy in the photo worked here. The keys being on him is as good a bet as we can make.
Yeah, I agree. Just need to figure out how to get out there and get them. You wouldn't need long, right?
Nah, just a few seconds.
Maybe there's a way to distract them and buy you some time.
We're not going to send him running out there, are we? One of the options is use the remote on a padlock. Can't point it out.
That won't work.
I was kidding.
It's universal, but not that universal.
I know, Doug.
Oh, man.
It's a combination lock.
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, that's a hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Did you guys try to get in there and get weapons?
I did, but it was too risky. And then a bunch of guys showed up and they tried.
And what happened?
I think they're most of who you see wandering around out there.
Right. There's a few zombies. People stopped to get weapons out of the weapons store. And they got zombified. And then more people tried and they got zombified. Sorry, tried to get weapons from the TV store. Yeah, flat screens, first few aisles, hunting rifles, rest of the shop. Melee weapons, the front counter.
We should think about searching that guy across the street.
Maybe he has them, but who knows if he actually worked here.
We already went through that, dude.
Few seconds of searching it, we'll know if he has the keys. How'd you end up here?
Well, I moved here to live with my uncle. He does tech stuff and it just made sense.
So you're local. You probably knew the owners of this place.
No, not really. I've only been here a couple months and I spend a lot of time...
On the computer?
No, just doing my own thing. What about you?
Huh.
I just sort of ended up here.
Oh, cool. You've got that little girl with you.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of her.
Okay. We need to... I think if we get the cane, maybe we can get the brick?
I can't reach that brick. Doug, you want to get this door open?
About that.
You've got the combo, right?
No.
Did anyone ever have it?
Look, man, there were a lot of those things trying to get
Oh
in.
man, they padlocked us in
Now we can't get back
without knowing the combination.
We're also party to some egregious fire code violations.
We should go back inside.
Let's head back inside.
Okay.
I would have thought the zombies would have been at the gate trying to get us. Although maybe they just hadn't seen us. Maybe it's too dark. Yeah, Doug's cool. I think I like Doug too.
It's not much, but here. For the boy.
Oh, thanks, Lee. He appreciates it.
That's sweet, Lee.
We'll go around and give an energy bar to everyone.
It's not much, but here.
You sure?
Yeah. You're under quite a bit of stress.
Thanks. That's, really sweet.
Don't mention it.
Can I get another one? Oh man, we're out of energy bars and I didn't get to eat. What's that? Oh, got another battery.
And here's another one.
Should be able to get it to work now.
Okay, you have to push the power button. Okay, we'll do it for you.
It's still not working?
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Let me have a look at that thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do the flip it over and see if she put the batteries in the right way.
As the unknown affliction continues to spread
You fixed
unchecked,
it.
the estimated death toll continues to skyrocket. WABE urges you to stay indoors and avoid any contact with individuals you suspect may have been exposed.
The station is okay.
In the event of a full... my producer's telling me we have to get off the air.
Steve.
WABE wishes you and your loved one... God bless you all.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to play to people's strengths in your team, right? Oh, okay, well, I was going to get the cane to see if I can use that to get the brick. But it wouldn't let us pick up the cane before. Not letting us get it now either. I wonder if we use the universal remote later on a different TV to distract the zombies. Oh! The TV store. Hey Cookies, how you doing? I wonder if the universal road will make it across the road. We're still not going to get the brick though. We're going to have to brick our brother. Wait, were these the ones about our... Can't read the headlines.
Hey, Carly. You ready to head out?
You got it. You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get down!
I actually wonder if they eat the people, how, like, some of them are getting completely eaten, so they can't become zombies.
Sure did. Be ready to shoot.
Guys! Oh, man, I'm glad you're here.
Jesus, Glenn.
Right then wasn't so hard.
Can we get out of here before any of these things notice us?
Not yet. There's a survivor trapped up there.
No way. We gotta go, now.
Listen, I was out here looking for gas, and then, up there in the corner room, I heard crying coming from inside.
Who is it?
It's a girl. We talked and she got frightened. I was trying to get in and help her, and she started yelling and saying I was bitten. I tried to convince her I wasn't, and that's when all these guys came out of the forest. A couple almost got me, and I ended up hiding in the ice machine.
Lucky you. Now let's go.
We can't just leave her.
Damn right we can't.
You guys are suicidal. Over a girl.
I'm saving her, with or without you.
Think about if it was you.
Fine. Let's go save Glenn's damsel in distress.
Carly. I have no idea why it's moving like this. Is it just to let us look around? Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, this is the plan. We don't know how hard it's gonna be to get her out of that room.
Yeah, it's boarded up.
So we have to kill every one of them in here. Quietly. Noise attracts these things. Now let's have a look around. There's a pillow over there.
That's about as far as I got when it came to supply gathering.
I might have an idea for it.
And have a pillow fight with a zombie.
Good luck smothering them to death.
Silencer for the gun.
What I have in mind.
Oh man, she's in it. So we got that one right there, close.
Rocks in a pillowcase? That could be an option, yeah.
We can hide by that pickup.
The girl's behind that door. Those two seem to be on the scent.
Sneaky, sneaky. There's one right here. Like we're gonna smother him and then just punch the crap out of it?
We can do something with that car, I bet. If it weren't for that fella lurking near the front.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Get out your gun.
But the noise.
Just follow my lead. Stay right behind me.
That was sick.
Handbrake? Ooh, spark plug. Come in handy. Column shift.
Spark plug. You should hold on to that. Could come in handy.
Bye-bye, zombies.
It was awesome!
First name, surname. It's a video game / movie pillow. Come on, man. Get with the program. Spark plug the glass.
Wait.
Pretty loud.
Let me see the spark plug. Porcelain inside these things turns car windows to tissue paper. That could scramble a brain pretty good.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, I don't have a spark plug. Yeah, it's a pretty small piece. Normally you can use the spark plug to smash glass pretty easily, but I was more concerned about the noise. Alright. I'm gonna go up, not left. Up? Seems like up and right are doing the exact same thing. Maybe. Yeah, right's gone to the truck. Up's gone to the truck. Left from there is going back down here. Okay, so... gotta head back that way. I wish we could take the RV. And slow. This is fine. Take it back out. Use it again.
I hope that girl's okay.
Oh, we can keep using it. Nice.
I'll wait for him to get closer.
Pick him in the face. Don't take the pick.
Dude, where'd your weapon go?
Into that ice big sized hole.
Holy shit. It's cool. Now we've got this.
Are you two done?
¿Por qué no los dos?
2 more.
That should help.
Oh, here we go. I mean, this... I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Why don't you guys lag behind just in case this goes to hell?
Okay, we'll be right behind you.
Hey, fellas. Fellas. Mind if I ask you a question?
Rad.
I mean, it's not tough. Don't lose your head. Don't boo that. You're legally obligated to ask that when you're swinging an axe.
Hello in there. We're here to help.
Please just go away.
Let's go, guys.
In a minute. If you open up, we can take you somewhere safer. We've got a group in town.
No.
She's in trouble.
No.
Miss, we're coming in.
She's been bitten. I reckon she's been bitten.
Stop, just stop. I'm coming out.
You're hurt.
Oh, God.
I said stay away.
We need to get you help.
It's too late for that.
Guys, she's been bitten.
What?
I told you, I said go away. I'm bit. But you wouldn't just leave.
Let's calm down. You could be fine.
I won't be fine. My boyfriend was bitten. You get sick and you die, and you come back and you kill anything you can find.
You have a boyfriend?
Glenn?
I don't want that. It's not Christian. Please, just leave me. Please go.
Okay, we'll leave. Just try to take care of yourself for whatever time you have left.
You have a gun.
So?
Can I borrow it?
What do you mean, borrow?
Give it to me. I can just, end this, and then there's no problem.
Whoa.
Please, I don't want to be one of them. They're.
I don't want to waste a bullet, though. Can we ask you a question?
We can't let you do that to yourself.
Then do it for me.
We need to get going.
Give it to me, please.
This is crazy.
Please, step back.
It's just 2 seconds, just one bullet, and I can be with my family, and it'll all be fine.
Miss.
Back up, please.
Oh, that's a lot of noise.
Whoa, take it easy. We just want to help.
You can't.
Miss, just relax now.
Press F for miss.
You need to think this through. We'll find you a doctor. It'll be okay. That's all.
That guy really is dumb for a university teacher. Lecturer, professor, whatever. Right, we'll find you a doctor. Have you looked around?
Let's get out of here.
It's kind of weird, like, moments ago he's like, where's your weapon? And we're like, in the pickaxe-sized hole. And then he just vomits to a bullet shot.
Get in!
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we had some close calls, but Glenn is fine, and, well, yeah, we're okay.
I've got a few cans of gas for your pickup in the trunk of my car.
Good to hear it.
And things back here?
Quiet. Our friend is still in and out over there. won't survive any more stress.
The next order of business is getting those pills out of the pharmacy.
So we can maybe axe our way in? Or we can go get our brother. I'm kind of hoping there's an axe option into the door. It's loud though. Not gonna work. Ah, man. Okay. Well, it's a steel door, yeah, because it's to, you know, drug safe.
How we doing?
Good. Want to go have a look around outside?
Yep.
Let's have a look around.
So I think the TV remote on the window of the television store across the road. Yeah.
Think you can do anything with this?
You know what I could do?
What's that?
It's universal. I could program it to work with those TVs across the street. Let's just hope the power's still on.
You can just do that?
Well, I memorized all the codes when I was in AV. Let's try.
Well fucking done, Doug. All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Who's to say it already hasn't? That got a few of them to take notice.
But not enough. I can't reach that brick.
Turn the volume up.
Those TVs are on, and I'm sure they're making a lot of noise behind that glass.
We need the brick. Okay.
Awesome. Now to distract those things. Carefully.
I can't reach that brick.
Just gotta open the gate a little. We'll open it on Doug's side. That's a pretty good throw. Like, it's tough to throw a brick across the street. Like across a decent sized street and pavement, and then
now's the time.
Dollar store lock? No, it could have been a pretty strong lock. I think it's like a fire axe. And you're hitting down onto the body. The way the lock pulls out of the shackle pulls out. Yeah, you're supposed to throw cans of soup.
Hey, bud. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad, but I know if you were there, you would have died for them. So Yeah. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
Give me a second.
Having words with my brother.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I wasn't here. But knowing you were to take care of him, that helped.
It'd be tough. Oh. Oh man, we gotta. Oh. Oh. Maybe you should have gone for the skull first instead of the neck. Yep. Stick your hand in his brain and find the key.
God. There we go.
Holy crap! Run!
Wait, we only have to run because you yelled out. Hey, Devil Again, how many episodes we're playing today? Depends how long they take. We've got another 6 hours, I guess, give or take.
Man, that was close. But we did it. It's all that matters. I've got the keys.
Great. God, you're amazing. Let's get in there.
That was worth a shot. Keys it is, I guess.
We already knew that, though. There we go.
Oh no. Shit. We gotta hurry.
Oh, that's gonna be bad. Use your axe on the alarm, dude. Yeah, this is...
Come on, baby, time to go.
I'm gonna get the truck pulled up round back!
Do it fast. I gotta get my dad out of here.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying. Honey, take Duck into the office and barricade the living hell out of the door behind me. Glenn, when you hear me honking in the alley, start getting people out of here. You got it. Doug, Carly, and Lee, you guys make sure our defenses stay up till then. And Lee, I better take that axe in case I run into any of them on the way to my truck.
Here you go.
Alright, that door's not locked anymore. Shit! You three, get on it! I'll get back as fast as I can.
Stay away from the windows.
Dad, we need your help. Please hurry.
What? Where was that?
Hey, Lee. If we don't make it through this, you should know that I think you're a great guy.
Shut up, Doug.
We will make it through this.
Doug, if we don't make it through this, you should know.
I should know what?
Huh?
You said I should know.
Shit!
Are you sure?
Shit!
Oh, shit!
Doug, get out of the way.
Clementine, can you look for something
Move,
to stick
Doug.
in between
Get
our
out the
wheels?
way.
Something real strong, okay?
Okay.
Push.
Clementine, did you find anything?
Nothing. Wait.
The window is through! Go!
Oh. Come on, come on, come on.
I found something!
Yeah, okay. Doug! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we have to choose. Oh. Sorry, Doug. Oh no, okay. Okay, at least we get to choose again. I thought we were going to miss out on taking one. That'd be kind of a cool third option for people that, like me, that don't make a decision. Although I was waiting because I couldn't see a countdown timer, so I'm like, oh, I can take my time. But I want the gun.
No! Get him off of me!
Oh my god.
Bye, Doug.
Let's go!
They got Doug.
Clementine.
They...
You gotta move!
Run! Ooh, ooh.
You're not covered with this, you son of a bitch!
No!
What? I got you your medicine.
I'm not letting somebody else get eaten today. Especially a good friend.
What was that, Larry? Yeah, Kenny's amazing, hey?
Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta's been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts. Citizens are currently advised to stay in their homes or move towards the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando. If citizens choose to stay in their homes, they are urged to be near their radios and await further instructions. Moving to the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, or Orlando may become necessary in order to
Oh man, Clementine!
That was so awesome. Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta's been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and...
Yeah, what was the crap with Larry just then?
Did you check the glove box?
Mom and Dad and Bob.
Can you just look at it? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like I have much to begin with.
I'm going straight for Larry. We're going to go hot-tempered on this one.
Glenn.
Oh.
Severe emergencies in all counties. Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, stage...
I think I need to go.
To Atlanta?
Yeah, I got friends there. And I just can't stay here knowing that they could be trapped in that city.
Sounds like nobody knows what's happening there. When we left a few days ago, could have gone either way.
I gotta take my chances.
Good luck, Glenn.
I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with. I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be important, and can you use them? So I'll put them right in this front.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I gotta do this.
I respect that.
You guys be safe.
We'll try.
Did you check the glove box? I swear I saw it earlier. You never pay attention to where you leave things.
Yeah, that probably messed him up pretty bad. I spent time and resources trying to save someone who ended up bitten and then ended up killing him. Such an appropriate bumper sticker.
Hey, kid.
Oh man, I was
Close call back there.
I was aiming
Thanks
for Larry.
picking me up.
No problem. We have to take care of each other.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, about Clementine.
Yeah?
Earlier I said there's some stuff out there that might screw up a precious little girl like her.
You did.
Well, I still think that's true. But after what I saw today, I think between you taking care of her and her taking care of herself, you two are gonna be just fine.
Thanks, Kenny. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, Kenny's great.
Check the glove box? I swear I saw it earlier. You never pay attention.
You know where I'm coming, Larry. What, do we got Larry vision right now?
Can you just look over there? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes.
How you doing, Carly?
I'm okay. You know, considering.
I do, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Doug. We couldn't have saved him, could we?
I don't think so. It happened pretty fast.
I know it's stupid. We just met. And he was such a... It's just that... I think that I liked him.
Well, I'm sure he liked you too.
You better have. Anyway, I'd rather be alone, I think.
You never pay attention to where
I understand.
Wait, Lee?
Can you just look over there?
What is it?
Everything we own would be lost if I left
How did you choose? We both needed you. You picked me.
You had a gun.
Not like we have much to begin with.
I was gonna help you both.
But you helped me first.
Yeah, I did.
I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
Me too, Carly.
All right, Larry. You're ready to get punched in the face.
You never pay attention to where you leave things.
The game's like, no, go talk to the kids. No, I want to go punch Larry in the face. Come on.
Everything we own would be lost if I left you
Oh
alone.
man, check this out. The Dumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like pow, pow, pow. I thought Super Dinosaur was toast.
Oh, what an asshole.
But you know what?
Sorry, like he just is.
Oh, and then...
Hey, Duck, you wanna cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
We went out of our way to save his life.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that. It's... I got grabbed again.
I was there, though.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
Pay attention to where you leave things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you just look over
Thanks.
there?
I know I need to be
Everything we own would
tough.
lost if I left you
I'm
alone
just
for 5
sad.
minutes.
I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's how I used to talk to my mom and dad.
Much to begin with.
And now they're gone. It's gone.
Maybe we can find you another one.
I remember when I packed them
I'll
up,
just
I
keep
said,
this one, I guess.
"These are going to be important, and
Lee,
people lose
come here
them,
for a second.
so I'll put them right in this
Let me go deal with this.
See, it would have been easy to punch him if we
man,
walked straight to him.
Another thing.
Now we've talked to everyone. We're kind of cooled off.
You like my daughter?
Did you check the glove box? I swear I saw it earlier. You never paid
Her
attention
dad
to
tried to
where you
kill
leave
me, so...
Well, he did that because he knows that Lee Everett is a convicted murderer. And so will everyone else if you go near her. You hear me?
things. To keep track of things.
I know who you are.
Begin with.
And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
So I'll put them right in this front pocket.
Hey, Lee, do you have a second?
Man, check this out. The Dumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like pow, pow, pow.
My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
That guy Doug is dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're only one man. We're lucky to have you.
I hope that's the sound of us winning this thing.
Me too.
This motor inn's pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars, keep someone on watch. We could stay here until the military rolls through.
I actually agree with that plan.
Me too.
We got beds, we got water, and most importantly, we got light. There are worse places to call home.
Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay.
You know, if we get a choice between Larry and someone else, it's not going to be... Ah, fudge. Well, we still have beds and water. Next time on The Walking Dead.
I thought we'd be fine if we survived the walkers. Never expected they'd starve us out.
I want you to have this, okay? In case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
You don't owe me anything, Carly. How you doing, Clementine?
I'm really hungry, Lee.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John. We're from the St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
I never did thank you for saving Duck from the walkers back at Herschel's farm.
Something's coming, Lee. There's gonna be a war.
The walkers don't worry me as much as the bandits.
You fuck with us! Now we're gonna take what we want! There's too many of them!
You've never liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore whenever you thought Kenny's kid was bit, you went out of your way to side against him.
This isn't happening! No more, please! No more, please! Lee, please!
Honesty, we lied to Herschel. That was an accident. That was, I think the game was in mouse and keyboard. I wanted to tell him we were in a car accident. Oh, it said we were honest, though. Okay, we were. You save Duck or Sean, 52%. I went with the majority. Hey, look, I'm a mainstreamer. Oh, no. 51% of people choose Carly. What's strange with stuff like this, I love seeing these stats, but you know how they're all really mid-50s? Does anyone know why? There's a very, very specific reason. Why the range is probably I think if universally, the range is going to be 40-60, if not between 45 and 55. Because people go back and try the other choices. Yeah, that's why. And it's not just who do you choose. A lot of it is because they're kind of 50-50 choices, right? For the most part, they probably don't matter. You might just pick one or the other. But I think it's a lot of people go back and try the other choices. Yeah, so if you were playing it when the episode first came out, it's kind of weird though, right? Because you do get to see a lot of people's first choice, but depending how soon you play it from when it comes out, you're missing a large chunk of, so if you got it really early and there was only a couple hundred or 1,000 people ahead of you, I don't know how many people played it, it'd be very skewed. It wouldn't have sort of balanced out yet to where it would sit. What would be a really good option, but it's hard to do this in a game like, because if you choose a new, because at the start we chose a save slot, it'd have to be like the first one activated on this account. If it was going to show you and 54% of players were honest the first time, And then what happens if someone else is playing it? Well, I guess then they don't get to record their stats because it's my game. Yeah, if the stats were only first playthrough without any way of resetting those. That's really cool. There will be episode 2. We are playing the entire series, not just series 1. With the episodes we're going through all 4 seasons and the what do you call it? Let's call it like the interlude between season 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea as well. Probably get it done before the credits finish rolling. That's not a bad idea. I'll be right back.